Now, it's day 2 in this series of BMX Beat.
This is a bit all right, Andy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Gaz.
What's that?
Not being funny or nothing, but I'm sure we're supposed to be somewhere.
What, today?
Yeah, pretty soon, actually.
BMX Beat!
Not dressed like this, I'm more.
Oh, let's get there quick! Phil, start the noses! Strong! 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 Who's around somewhere? Oh, I found him. Showing off again. Come here, Andy, quick, let's tell them what's going on. Right, in the second round of BMX Beat.
I'll tell you what, this program is dodgier every time. In the second round, we have the second round of the pro competition and the second round of the amateur competition. And also, we have a bit of bike maintenance coming up as well, so it should be pretty interesting.
Right, the pros have chosen the road music to do their stunts too. They're going to be on the ramps and on the floor. We're also going to be looking at exactly how we do judge BMX Beat. Right, we better get on to the first round. The amateurs on the flatland.
And the pros doing both. Let's go!
Yo! Okay, starting off round 2, Stephen McIntosh, age 14, representing for their television. He likes beat 52s, snooker and skateboarding.
Excellent choice, excellent choice. Okay, now Stephen Mackey has an incredible record, really, for his age. I mean, he is a young rider, he's 14 years old, and he's really been winning competitions for the last 2 years. So this guy is rad-than rad.
Steve actually got into freestyle because there isn't a track to race on in Carlisle.
Well, there you go.
He's doing well on freestyle too, but a class.
He's made the right choice, that's for sure. Okay, nice infinity roll there.
45 seconds to go.
You'd think actually that the younger riders were, the more difficult these tricks would be, but it seems to be the opposite because there really are hundreds of really young riders that are really going for it, as you can see. So Mackie is getting rad out there. Remember, this is the second round of BMX Beats, the amateur competition.
Oh, let's look at that.
Yes, a quick spin. Superb.
Now that is quite something. I've not seen that before.
That is a relatively new trick. I mean, that came over here from America
and
a short time ago.
Simon Smith, age 18.
The handlebar stand. You like that one? Okay, now he is a national champion in the 16 plus expert category. 18 years old, and he wants to become a professional stuntman again.
Oh, I think he's halfway there. It's a round of applause for that. That was quite something.
Yeah, vertical boomerang. Didn't quite pull it off though, but he may have another go at it.
Right now, Simon's sponsored by Ultra BMX. He's too embarrassed to tell me what his first bike was.
I wonder what that was.
I wonder what it could be.
But she's looking pretty. Oh, excellent! A balanced boomerang. Up into a cherry picker. There's a nice variation there. Got up into it very well, and he's got down very well. The judges will like that. Very smooth.
Oh, round of applause for that. That is terrific.
Into the excellent swigger.
Simon almost out of time here.
And a stop finish.
Here comes Marvin Brown. Let's do it for Marvin. He's 18, representing Thames TV, and he's another big six-footer.
That is difficult.
What was
backwards
that?
frame stand.
Frame stand, backwards frame stand.
Messed that one up, you certainly know about it. And he cut it onto the ramp. I don't think he actually planned that one.
No. Of course, they're not supposed to be on the ramps for this part. It's flatland only.
Flatland only. 1¼ minutes. Remember, this is the amateur section. We've got the pros coming up. Nicely into a roll round there. Marvin Brown, 18 years old, from Leighton in London.
45 seconds left for Marvin, East End lap from Leighton.
I just said that.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
It's not went along.
It's the excitement to carry me away. Let's have a bit of a noise for the people around here watching this. Be close to me then.
You're not safe here. Excellent. Come on, give us some encouragement, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Cherry picker.
that's nice.
Again, a very difficult trick to pull off.
Right, let's hear it for all three riders. Make some noise. Right, let's see how they scored then, the amateurs for Flatlands. Stephen McIntosh scored 159. Simon Smith, out of the possible 200, scored 148. And Marvin Brown scored 146. So the current leader of the amateurs is Stephen McIntosh, who won 5-9. So far on BMX Beat, all the tricks and stunts we've seen have taken place either just on plain flatlands or on very expensive ramps. You don't need ramps to do stunts here.
Not really. I mean, there aren't a set of ramps on every street corner, so what's happened is people that aren't directly involved with the sport of BMX freestyle, which we're seeing on BMX Beat, obviously, they're using what's actually available in the natural environment. So they're using curbstones and brick walls and whatever's available. Now, we've got Pepe Winder coming on now, who's going to give us a little demo of what they actually do in the street. You can see he's using the curb to its purposeful use there, and
coming round at us.
That's right. Now, obviously, no expense spared on BMX Beat. We've got plenty of bits of wood and boxes and stuff for Pepe to use. Now, this is it's basically copying freestyle in a way, skateboarding freestyle, because obviously the skateboarders haven't had the use of skate parks over the last couple of years, and so they've turned to the street, and freestyle's going the same way.
Right, they're up and off walls, off planks.
That's right. Now, the main thing to remember, obviously, is to do it in a safe place.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to use a bit of common sense, because you can't do it in a crowded, high street, obviously, because it could cause a few problems.
I can imagine, yeah. Car parks, when they're not in use, a great place to do it.
That's right, but high street's definitely out, definitely out.
Time now for the super slick part of BMX Beat, the professionals.
That's right, 2.5 minutes on the grounds, on the ramps. They can do what they like, so it's going to be fun.
And they can do it to their own music.
That's right, to their own music.
You ready? Let's
do it! Yo!
First rider is David Slade. From Sheffield, he was 17 years old yesterday. Happy birthday, David.
Now, above everything else, this guy is an entertainer. Yahoo! This guy is going for it. David Slade. This guy is an absolute nutcase, I can assure you. I mean, I've seen this guy in a few competitions, and he really does like to go for it.
He must be a nutcase. He lists one of his hobbies as pig hunting.
Yeah, well, there you go. Say no more.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the ramp jumps in front of me there, but 45. That's 2 minutes.
Very clean rider, Andy.
Yeah, very smooth. And some of the tricks he pulls off, like that one, are very outrageous.
Didn't quite pull that one off, but recovered nicely.
Right.
David throws himself at ramps and takes lots of risks, but he's a firm believer in safety gear, and it has to be too.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he needs it for sure. If anyone needs safety gear, this bloke. He goes for a drop in. Very smooth.
Look at that, round of applause for that.
Surfer! Alright, come on, give us some encouragement! What encouragement you give these guys, the better they're good.
Getting very casual.
Notice again that Dave has some pegs on there that he can bring down and put up when he wants.
Kicks out his footstool. What is he going to do, Andy?
Nice bit of balance. I think you'll find he's going to try and get back onto the bike again. Looking good so far. The judges will like that one.
I wish you could see the expression on this lad's face. He's loving it.
He's quite good at it. Excellent. Okay. Remember, these are the pros. They have 2.5 minutes in total. They can use the ramps or the ground. Now remember, they've got to use both disciplines, so they'll get extra marks for the way they put the routines together. They've got to do ground. Oh!
Wipe out.
But he's straight back on the bike now. What he was attempting there was a 270 drop in. Didn't quite get it.
And
Okay, time up.
Next rider, Glyn Lewis, a popular lad.
I'm your mate, Glyn.
You're on, mate, 20
He's a
years
good old
old.
lad, Glyn.
From Gillingham in Kent. He said on the subject of working on the flats, saw it, lived it, did it. Right. An enigmatic character.
Now, Glyn is one of the nice guys in freestyle, very dedicated to the sport and always spends his time promoting the sport wherever he can. He does a lot of demonstrations around the country, and he really is a very professional freestyler indeed. 2 minutes to go. Now he likes to put his demos and his competition routines together with music. Now you'll notice a lot of Glyn's tricks are actually tied into the music, which not a lot of other riders do. But he'll score highly from the judges because that's just the kind of thing they're looking for.
This is stylish, Andy, isn't it?
That's right, very smooth, he takes his time, doesn't rush anything. And of course it pays off because he actually pulls off his manoeuvres most of the time.
Most of the time. It tells me that he actually choreographs his moves to the music. So it's
that's right, yep, exactly.
Let's have some encouragement for Glyn, showing us poetry in motion today on BMX Beat.
And Glyn's quite famous for his aerials. He was once known as Mr. Air, as they say.
Now that was tiny, wasn't it?
That's right, he comes from Gillingham that has a skate park, and he was one of the first guys to actually get a lot of air out of skate parks. And there he goes, out into a back hop drop in. Excellent, come on, give some applause, ladies and gentlemen, excellent. The kind of stuff we want to see on BMX Beat. And a nice foot plant drop in.
Glyn promised me a spectacular show and has certainly come up with the goods today.
As I was saying, he comes from Gillingham and he was one of the first riders to get really big air out of a skate park. And at times he was getting 8 or 9 feet out of a skate park. And if you can imagine, the bowl is about 10 feet deep, plus he was about 8 or 9 feet out the top, so that's 19 feet of air. Excellent! A rough hop! Oh! That wasn't a rough dismount.
Very ambitious and very nearly pulled it off. A round of applause for that attempt.
That actually is a very difficult trick. Time out for Glyn Lewis. Thank you very much, Glyn.
And here comes a lad who looks a little familiar to me. Robert Ruffell, 17 years old. Andy, your little brother. How good is he?
Yes, I recognise this bloke. He's actually doing very, very well. Very well. Very smooth. It's difficult to talk about your own brother.
Does he ride like you do?
Yes, actually he's a bit better than me at this kind of stuff. No, without a doubt. But it's very smooth. He's been in a lot of competitions. Oh, excellent. Now that's a good one. Woody hops into a 360.
Not only is he inspired by his big brother Andy, but he's also sponsored. Whole shot right.
That's right. And he's doing very well indeed. Very pleased with him. In fact, most of the Ruffell family are into BMX these days. So,
Is Walthamstow a big area for BMXers? But it is in your house.
That's right. It is in the garden. Excellent. Boomerang. Boomerang great win. Now this looks good.
Good recovery.
Robert again is one rider who is more excellent. Very nice. We haven't seen this so far in the competition.
Saddle spins. That's the right call.
Now this one looks a bit different. A backwards peg wheelie.
Now that's good.
In fact, that's an upside down peg wheelie.
It's always good to see a rider who comes up with new manoeuvres, something we've not seen yet on BMX Beat.
That's right. Well, freestyle is very inventive. I mean, when they're not in competitions, freestylers are out practicing. Excellent. Nice touch there. The judges will like that.
Onto the ramps now with Robert. What's going to do?
Excellent. And a boneless drop in. Look, I love that boneless keeps coming up a few times, doesn't it? And here goes Robert on the quarterpipe. Excellent bit of air.
A lot of time in the air then.
That's right, as I was saying, Robert's more of a ground rider than a ramp rider. But I mean, he still gets in there. 1 foot in. Excellent. Now, you notice the bike was over flat there. Very difficult to do. I mean, it's difficult enough getting it flat when you're in an aerial, but that was over flat. Look very carefully at these things. Appreciate it. Excellent.
A nice touch there.
Drop in.
Again, the judges will like that. A little bit of style.
That's right. It's a very individual trick. And one hand, 1 foot in. Excellent. Come on, give a round of applause.
And the crowd are loving it. Let's have a round of applause for all 3 riders. Right, let's see how the professionals did in the judges' eyes. Let's see, David Slade scored 142 out of a possible 200. Flynn Lewis scored 1.43. It's a close competition. But Robert Ruffell scored 1.53. He's the leader of the young professionals in this round of BMX Beat.
Okay, this is the informative part of the show. We're going to talk about bike maintenance. Now, we have on the show, with great pleasure, Steve West from Dream One Oils. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Okay, now we've got a typical BMX bike here. Now, what pieces of this bike actually need maintaining with substances like BMX oil?
Well, of course, it's very important when bikes are put through these sort of competition uses that regular lubrication is maintained.
Now, whereabouts would you actually lubricate them?
Chain, for instance.
Oh, this is my bike!
Well, I hope you're going to look after it as well when we finish with it.
Yeah, sorry.
Needs regular lubrication.
Okay, is there anywhere else?
Yes. The brake cables.
I have to get a close-up of this one. Do you want to do that again, just to make sure?
Yes, we can do
there we go, look. Right in there, right up the cable. Right, you have to buy the special cans, don't forget.
The brake cables, of course, to keep the cables running freely.
So, I mean, if you left it, I mean, say you didn't lubricate your bike at all, I mean, what would happen?
Well, of course, you get friction build-up in the brake cables and the hubs, so the bike doesn't work at anything like its maximum efficiency.
Okay, is there anywhere else here that needs lubricating? I mean, what about the calipers here?
Yes, the tops of the brake calipers, of course,
that's my bike again.
need regular lubrication. We must, of course, ensure that oil doesn't go onto the brake blocks themselves.
Right, because that obviously affects the performance.
Quite right, that would stop the braking efficiency being as well as good as it should be.
Right, excellent. Well, thank you very much, Steve, for coming on the show, and nice to have you here. And we now know how to maintain our BMX bikes. Over to Gaz for the rest of the competition.
I'm over here, Andy. I'm over here. Right, listen, I've got to get off this ramp now. This is where these things come into operation. As the amateurs take their second part in the second round of BMX Beat, not the flatlands, but on the ramps. Yo, let's go! Right, big cheer for Stephen McIntosh then. 8:14 local lap for the television.
Okay, Steve Mackey, as they call him. This guy is radical. Okay, this is the ramp section, and this guy is rad with a capital R.
He says his ambition is to actually make money from freestyle. He can't be far away from that now.
Well, that's right. I mean, this guy is 14 years old. Hopefully, when he's 16, well, he will do. He'll go straight to the professional class, and he'll be ripping them up. I mean, I can tell you that now.
So the amateurs we're seeing today are the professionals for next year?
Oh, definitely. You know, tomorrow's riders today here on BMX Beat. Excellent. That was a good one.
Again, the judges will love that, won't they?
Yeah, fast spin, roll back. And a bit of a canyon jump.
45 seconds to go. This is a local lap. Let's hear some noise from the people at Carlisle for a local lap.
Okay, hitting these ramps very nicely. The judges are going to be looking for smoothness, degree of difficulty, and the entertainment value, of course. Oh, excellent rollback. Coastal wheelie.
He just makes it all look so easy.
That's right. I mean, that is the secret to being a good freestyle rider. You've got to make it look easy, make it look like you're enjoying it, and I certainly think that Mackey's doing that. And another canyon as well. That could be quite hairy.
Time's up. Here comes Simon Smith, 18, representing Europe television.
Let's go, Simon.
He tells me, wow,
yeah.
what an opening.
Now that's what you call a canyon jump. Hip hanger.
He tells me that the reason why he does ramp work and freestyle is because he's a show-off.
Well, I can believe that. I mean, I really can. Now, come on, that's going to be rock round of applause. That was excellent. A fakey roll, no-handed rollback.
Simon, second place at the moment after the floor work, is now racing ahead, hopefully going for that first place, going to make up the difference off the ramps.
And that was a good one. Now, I think with this routine, he really could make up some points.
45 seconds left.
That was excellent. A boomerang. No-footed boomerang.
And look at that smile. He knows he's doing well.
With that one.
Yeah.
And I think the judges will be as well, because obviously that's what it's all about. Excellent.
Whoa!
Now that was unfortunate. That was pretty unfortunate.
And he's still
But
smiling.
the judges will take that into consideration with the rest of his routine. And I'll tell you what, so far he is doing well. Don't forget forget, tricks make points in this show.
Oh no! Woohoo! What a dramatic!
Excellent. And he landed on his feet. Super.
Come on, your time's up yet? Yes, it is. Here comes Marvin Robert Brown. Marvin, follow that, mate. Marvin's 18, representing Thames Television. No dramatic start, but I'm sure he'll work up to a frenzied excitement.
That's a nice pop out.
Cool.
Nice aerial. Now Marvin again is one of those riders that are much more at home on the groundwork freestyle. But, you know, they still go for it on the ramps, and I'll tell you what, some of these guys who are supposed to be specialists in groundwork can really give the ramp riders a run for their money.
Marvin's riding a rally burner today, but he also owns 3 hero bikes, two other rallies and a Skyway. What a decision to make, which bike to ride.
That's right, well, he's got one for every day of the week. 45 seconds to go. Freestylers are very finicky, you know.
Apart from doing this, Marvin tells me that he likes girls, football, girls, shouting, and girls.
No way, that's unusual.
BMX only gets to look him. Let's have a big cheer for Marvin, he's doing classic today.
Excellent, a fakey out. Superb, now I'm going to pull that one off. I mean, it really would have got a lot of points for that.
I thought he was going to try.
He'll still do well, he'll still do well. Yeah! Oh, superb, excellent. That's a great thing, he didn't quite pull it off.
That's it, big round of applause for all 3 riders, especially Marvin there.
Excellent.
Right, let's have a look at the scores for the amateurs in the second round of BMX Beat after the ramp work and the flatland. They look something like this. Stephen McIntosh on the ramp scored 155. Add that to his flatland, a 159, and you get 314. Simon Smith on the ramp scored 159. Add that to his flatland of 148, and you get 307. And Marvin Brown, a brave attempt on the ramps, scored 147. Add that to 146 on flatland, and you get 293. The leader at the moment, Stephen McIntosh, with 314 points. Right then, let's meet the winners. Andy, introduce me.
Okay, right, this is Robert Ruffell. This is a brother of mine, actually.
One of them. What's it like trying to compete in your brother's shadow?
Pretty hard.
Pretty hard. Do you think you're going to be the champ of BMX Beat this year?
I hope so.
That's what I like, quiet confidence.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's have a chat to Mackie. Now, Mackie, you're becoming quite a legend up here, aren't you? What do you think about that?
I don't know, really.
Don't know what to make of it?
No.
Well, how does it feel to have won this round? Because you really are doing well. Do you think you could pull off a win in the BMX Beat series?
I'm not quite sure, but I'll just do my best.
Well, I'll tell you what, is it much more difficult doing it in front of cameras than when you're doing it, you know, say in a skate park or something?
Well, I don't know, but once you get out there, you don't really think about the cameras.
Right, well, you're doing well, Mackie. We wish you luck.
The competition was hot today.
And it's going to get hotter. You can't really tell the difference between the pros and the amateurs.
That's true. That was Andy Ruffell.
That was Gaz Top.
And we'll see you lot again for another
BMX Beat.
Take it away, fellas.